Hello again, as we hope you have a happy and safe holiday this week, and thanks for sticking around for more Explore Tulsa.
Trish, did you know that there's like 2.3 million Americans get married every single year? That's 6,200 weddings a day. Right now, someone somewhere is saying, I do.
Yep, and the biggest months for weddings are June, followed by August, September, and October. And
the average age for a bride in the U.S., 25 years, 3 months. That gives you like another year and 9 months, Trish.
Thanks, Stevie. Thanks for putting my life on a timeline. But if you're looking for big ideas for your happy moment, then you'll want to get to know Jennifer Thompson at Facchianos Bridal and Formal.
I'm originally from New York City, and I grew up in the Bronx. And I went to college in New York and school in New York, and then I also studied a little bit abroad in London for fashion. Well, I did meet my husband on a ski trip, which was very romantic. And he just was so cute and had such a cute little accent. I thought, well, where do you live? And he said Tulsa, and I was like, Tulsa? And he's like, yes, you should move to Tulsa. But unbeknownst to me, there was no fashion design in Tulsa, and that's what I studied. So I had to kind of make up my own job because I tried to look around for different fashion jobs, but I worked at a different design house probably, I would say every 2 years after I had graduated. You know, I was in loungewear, then I was in handbags, then I really loved children's wear. And then I thought, what am I gonna do? So I just waitressed for a long time, and then my friends who were also waitresses started getting married, and they, you know, as poor waitresses, we decided we were going to figure out how to do a wedding on a budget. And since I could make wedding dresses, I started making dresses for people. And then I thought, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do weddings, I'm gonna coordinate weddings, I'm going to help people have the best dress, the one that they want. Because we really didn't have a store where I felt you could have whatever dress you wanted. And here, we do redesign. I have a design degree, so I can make a dress. We have a line of dresses, we design our own, which that's our little niche in Tulsa, because we redesign already made dresses, or we'll design you one just on your own. After 5 years, we were actually in a smaller location, and I decided at that point we needed to grow because our business was growing, and it was just like me and 2 other people working. And then we moved to this location, and that was the year when everything changed. I mean, we had more dresses to pick from, we had more staff. I was already pretty good at figuring out what the clientele we had was and what they wanted based on what they had told me they wanted. And so when I'd go to market, I'd pick better. And so it seems like now I can keep, I just have a knack now for picking, I think, the right dresses. Whereas in the beginning, you don't know, you just pick what you like. I like to do the whole thing. Like we do the wedding dress, the bridesmaids, tuxedos, mother's dress, and I like to do it all here because a lot of places, they don't have everything in one place. You have to take your swatch and go over here and pick the tuxes and go over here and pick your mom's dress. I like it all together because then you can make everything look good for the photos, because the most important thing is the photos. And you want the colors to match, you want the shades to match. You don't want them to be like a little bit off, because that really shows up in the pictures. And so I like to do the whole thing, and then we're the only store in town that also does delivery of the wedding dress and wedding day coordinating, which that like finalizes the whole thing. You get to see the final, end product of all the work that you and the bride and the mother of the bride did that whole year. I used to call New York home all the time until probably this last visit when I went for New York market, because we do our market in New York. And I thought, this place is crazy. I want to go home.